that up. Mute it. Hi guys, don't worry. Just me getting started over here. You know how it goes. Come on, YouTube. Come on. You can do it. I think you can do it. YouTube? YouTube? Why aren't you working, YouTube? It says sending data, but nothing's, it's not saying view on YouTube yet. There it is. Wow, that was pretty awful. Alright. We're live in both locations now. That was an unexpectedly long time for YouTube to wake up and smell the proverbial coffee, or roses, or whatever YouTube smells. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Let's start by grabbing some more XP. Because we don't want to have it drop on us again and make us sad. We don't want to be sad. Alright, we're set. And we're back to the dimensional tunnel. Take me to another world. Well, sort of, anyway. The first ward. Where I'm currently working for the good guys, despite the fact that my character enjoys carving people up. Talk to Katie Douglas, and we're going to infiltrate the asylum. All of the problems here in the first ward, well, the major ones anyway, are because of activities going on by Praetor Tillman, also known as Mother, but not lovingly. He basically is the chief psychic for the Emperor. There's only one way to find out for sure. We won't know until I get into the asylum. Teleport me to the asylum. I'm ready to go. Not quite yet. I almost forgot. There we go. Good job remembering tonight. Let's start this dialogue over, just to make sure. Because there have been a few fights in this storyline that have been very tough. And doing them on level might get me killed. The strong smell of disinfectant triggers a familiar memory which is not your own. This is definitely the right place. If you need to leave, just talk to me and I can teleport you back out. Thanks, Katie. I can only mask you from the seers so long for hurry up and stuff. You should be able to walk right by the seers without them noticing. Anyone else, though? Well, you know what to do with them. Oh, I certainly do. Download secrets from the Asylum Archives. The seers won't see me at all. So I guess they're not actually seers then. They're not seers. Not seers sounds like I'm making a Nazi joke, and I'm not this time. They're non-seers. My assumption is I'm going to have to fight my way back out and deal with them then. That promises to be fun. These are the psychics who've basically been stripped of much of their personality, existence, psyche, soul, whatever you want to call it. And a part of the group of seers. Where's my daughter? My daughter is missing. You've seen my daughter. Where's my Anna? Where is she? Oh, crap. Code Blue emergency. Red Rain Ripper? Every seer in the building just heard that dude's crazy screaming. They know we're here. Time for you to do what you do best, killer. There's an awful lot of them in here. This isn't great. Time for me to stop missing anything. Try and deal with things. Okay, that was bracing. A diviner. So, I get the feeling I'm going to be seeing them in waves. Not a fan of that kind of game mechanic. That puts you on a clock. Oh, there's nothing in here for me to find, evidently. But I do need to get my endurance back up. Download secrets from the asylum. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be anything in here. Alright. I clicked that off, thank you. Hey, you aren't authorized to be down here. Oh shit, Sherlock. Figured that out on your own, did you? Oh. A seeker and a diviner. Enhancement converter. Those sell. The intruder is here. Yes, the intruder is here. That's an accurate assessment of the situation. That is a closed-off door. I will prefer to avoid any unnecessary fights. That door, I think, is openable. It's an elevator. I really wish I would stop missing. And, oh, an additional. Nice, getting ads. That's always great. Oh, and more ads. Fuck. I really wish that when you hit an inspiration, it just went. That there wasn't any pause. Well, that appears to be the computer I need, so that's a plus. Take a quick knee, get my endurance back up. Also not helpful, these all being off, standing off at range, so my AE is only a big damage, not a big damage multiple target. Yep, knew somebody else would be coming in, an auger. As in like a drill bit? Auger? Probably not. Gimme. Higher level diviner. Good evening, fat buddy. get back to Katie Douglas. Okay. Hi, Commander. Alright, enough of this shit. Alright. Time to just bail. I've got, good evening. I've got superpowers. Time to use them. Am I going the right way? That was a door that was open previously. It's not. Oh, maybe it wasn't. It wasn't. All right. Sorry, guys. Gotta go. Places to be. You know, got meetings scheduled with people and stuff. Nothing personal, just, you know, I'm supposed to be meeting Katie in the lobby so that we can get the hell out of here. Hi, Katie, let's go. Well, right in time for me to just finish off the big fight by running away. Okay, that's true. I ran away. Discuss with Diabolique what you found. Oh, is she on top of the building? Yeah, she's still up on top of the building. All right. And we turn back on double jump. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I made it okay. Yeah, I ran away with good cause. I was done, and we don't want that. And mobs, more and more mobs were showing up. And fighting a gauntlet of unending enemies just didn't sound that entertaining to me. No! God. Why they made... I mean, why they made this such a difficult rooftop to reach, I do not know. It's not difficult for flyers. They just aim themselves. But the rest of us poor folk... No. Oh, more bad guys. Yeah, I don't really actually want to fight them. I will also note that I'm close to running out of energy because of the Hamadon event that's going on, where I'm currently enervated. So I need to turn that off so I get more energy regeneration. So that I have a chance to try and reach the damn roof again. Maybe there's some gimmick that jumpers can use that I'm missing, but I don't know what it is. Oh, well, that'll... if I can get there. I looked up my own skirt. Not a pretty sight. I don't suggest you guys... don't clip that. Don't clip that. Oh, no, definitely don't. For a guy who's big on knives... I would have thought he'd be cut. Ba-dum-bum. Hey, that's a joke. Well, okay, not much of a joke, really, but... So, I'm guessing this is the secret cheat, is to use the freaking window cleaning apparatus. Hi, Diabolique. You're looking good. I like what you've done with your hair. And what were you looking for, Red Rain Ripper? Oh, found what you were looking for, Red Rain Ripper. I have. So tell me, what did your foray into Praetor Tillman's House of Secrets reveal? What nastiness is dear old mother really up to? It is a way to scale a building. I see. So the apparitions are the emotions and personality that would rebel against Tillman's control, cut out of the patient during her psychic surgery and cast away like dirty linen. They're neither dead nor wholly alive either. Is Tillman even aware that her trimmings have found a way to manifest themselves and possess new host bodies? Ask her yourself. I'm not here to satisfy your curiosities. At least you're not your curiosities about that. Now, if you'd like to talk about a more personal meeting. I know, you're here to learn what I know about the sorceries I discovered on the apparitions. Well, there is something familiar about this magic. Something old and kindred. Kindred, like your father? No, it's different than that. Stronger. Whatever it is lying dormant, as if it were incomplete somehow. The magic does nothing, and yet it's so strong. You sound almost afraid of this magic. Far from it, Red Rain Ripper. As your research shows, the apparitions are merely emotions and memories run amok. They cannot harm me. Now go and inform Cerulean of what you've learned like a good little pet. Tell him that if he wants to learn more, then he is welcome to join me. I'll do just that. And now we're back off to Cerulean. Cerulean Blue. But because we're so high up, and we actually can take a lot of damage. Oh my god. There are stairs, guys. Oh, okay, well, there's a portal on the ground floor. I don't think that's as predictable as having stairs, okay? So, if it actually been like a door here, I would have felt worse. I feel okay knowing that it was just a magical portal. I had no way of knowing where a magical portal would lead. Why would I expect it to lead to the top of the building? Answer, I wouldn't. I'm certainly relieved that it was a magical portal, because I'd have felt really dumb. Hi, Cerulean. By the way, I don't think your color qualifies as Cerulean. You look more sort of, I don't know, sky blue? Maybe azure? Not Cerulean. The apparitions are created by the Seer program. This is horrifying. Tillman is cutting out the strongest emotional parts of people's personalities and discarding them like trash. The result is an obedient seer, loyal to Mother, and willing to obey her every command. I thought what Diabolique did was bad, but at least she has the decency to kill you before enslaving your eternal soul. Tillman is butchering people's psyches and keeping them alive in a living hell. You show courage in the face of death. I could ask nothing more than to have such a brave friend to stand by my side. They all think I'm doing this because I'm the good guy. They're just not paying much attention. A Woman's Scorn. Part 5, The Devil is in the Details. From the sound of it, Diabolique has discovered that there is more than Mother Mayhem's psychotic powers at work here. That there's magic as well, and she is uncertain of the source. Her offer for me to join her was just a masked cry for help for her old teacher. Tell her thanks for the offer, but no thanks. I'll look into this kindred magic on my own. Meanwhile, I think whatever it is that's going on has Diabolique concerned enough that she isn't looking to make more enemies. This might be the best chance we have of getting close to her. See if you can gain her trust before the winds change and she turns on you. I'll do what I can. Indeed I will. One more thing, Red Rain Ripper. Diabolique isn't easily put on the defensive. If this magic that she's discovered is making her cautious, understand that the source of it probably isn't friendly to you either. Right now, the best chance we have is to work together with Diabolique and eliminate the greater of two evils. Just be ready for the backlash once the greater threat is eliminated. Pardon the yawn, or you may find yourself enslaved to her will for the rest of eternity. And good evening to you. So, I have to meet with Diabolique again. Where am I supposed to meet with her? Oh, I guess he's going to teleport me to her? Cerulean seems to lose consciousness for the briefest moments and then recovers his balance. What was that? Cerulean? He concentrates for a moment before looking at you with his blazing blue eyes, concern in his voice. Blazing blue eyes? You mean like these? Sorry. Yes, First Ward. I've done bits and pieces. I don't think I've gotten this far into the storyline previously. The good guys seem to think I'm a good guy. They let me, well, bleed anyone who gets in my way. It's glorious. Thank you, Major Kicks. It's the only hair I've got, so I treasure it. The nose hair. It goes. It goes indeed. Would you like another look? I'm guessing probably not. Something is happening with the apparitions. It's the enchantment on them it's activating. What do you need me to do? It's powerful, Red Rain Ripper. You must get to Tammy. I fear she's in grave danger. You want me to save her? This is no time for foolish quarrels over past deeds. There is a great evil moving, and I fear I cannot oppose it alone. Get to Tammy and bring her here before it's too late. All right, I'm going. Well, technically, I'm not really a hero in that I'm a serial killer. Actually, a villain. But the good guys keep pointing me at people that I can, bleed and patting me on the back for it. So why am I going to say no to them? The villaining. Villaining's going well. Meanwhile, you race to the rooftop of the Westerman building. Tammy Arcane, it's been a long time. Who is she? Clarissa? I knew the enchantments upon the apparitions were familiar. Tell me, when the Emperor ordered me to destroy your cabal, how long did you weep for them? The name is Serene now, Tammy, and the fact that the enchantments were familiar should have been the first sign for you to be cautious. But I knew that your mind you would ignore the mourning in your mind. I knew that your arrogance would prevent you from recognizing the spell of binding placed upon the apparitions was the very same you used to enslave my coven and your own father. Quite comic bookish. They're mine, Serene. All mine, forever. And soon, you will be too. Your spell is a failure. It isn't even complete. If that's true, then why is it that the apparitions obey my commands and not your own? They are bound to my will, Serene, completely and eternally, and soon so shall you. I'm overjoyed the destruction of the Ravenwing Cabal is finally complete. Minions, bring her soul to me. I'm afraid your pride has blinded you, Tammy Arcanus. Tammy Arcanus. My trap is already sprung. Obey, Serene, obey, Serene. No! Destroy her! Destroy Serene! No! How can this be? No! Tammy Arcanus. Your soul is now mine. Bummer. When oaths are broken, and evil left unpunished, then blood shall be spilt till the Furies be sated. Ooh, nice classical reference there. The Furies of Greek mythology. The talons of vengeance descend upon you all. Now, let the carrion feast begin. She seems nice. She was the daughter of one of them. Master Midnight still holds the Midnight Squad mansion. So she was the daughter of one of the Midnighters. The Midnight Squad. Okay, well, anyway, I'm back here. Let's see. Vengeance. Defeat Talons of Vengeance. This is not good. Alright, we got one of them. That'll make things a little bit easier. No problem. Had it the whole way. Think the father's skull is on the front desk in the mansion. Oh, well. You always want to... It's Master Midnight himself. Speak of the... I don't want to say devil, but sure, we'll go with devil. Oh. Did I not want to do that? I've leveled up. Master Midnight. Speak with Master Midnight. I am here not to do battle, but to offer you a proposition. What say you? I say your hat's a little over the top. So, the villaining. This is the current villain. Sadly, I haven't got around to changing his look since someone pointed out to me last night that my serial-killing lunatic is in fact Kid Rock. So now I've got to change the way he looks because I can't help but looking at him and seeing Kid Rock. And I'm willing to play an evil character, a mass-murdering, serial-killing lunatic. I am not willing to play Kid Rock. Common decency does not allow it. I'm listening. Sweeping cape motion. Whoosh. Cue lightning flash. And cue lightning flash and a clap of thunder. Crash boom. Then the choir. I am the magnificent Mr. Midnight. And I am master of the Midnight Master... wow, that sounded way better in my head. Irrelevant. I have come to save the world and the delicate wallflower of love that is my Diabolique. My beautiful, delightful, sensitive, caring Diabolique, who has been taken by that equally striking, seductive, cunning, and enchanting vixen, Sorceress Serene. He is, something. Red Rain Ripper, I appreciate what you did to try and stop that evil sorceress. Serene and her minions. Regretfully, I discovered too late the trap that was laid for the delightfully devilish Diabolique. But it's not too late to save her. Sorceress Serene is far too powerful and seductive for any one of us to go up against her alone, and not become her slave. A fate that is not entirely dire. No, we will have to join forces if I am to capture Serene and rescue an eternally grateful and potentially scantily clad Diabolique. It will be the stuff of legends. In his head. Help me convince the Carnival of Light to put aside our petty differences so we can join forces and become an alliance of unequaled awesomeness. The guy's 9. Serene does seem powerful. I'll see what I can do. Excellent. Let them know that Serene has unleashed the talons of vengeance and that they will understand the need for us to join forces. As they well know, I have a plethora of magical knowledge in my possession, and I'm willing to share in order to rescue my Diabolique from the infernal clutches of an equally beautiful and unattainable magical super vixen. Horrible, bloodthirsty monster women to fight, a beautiful ghost princess to rescue, and a sinister and psychotic sorceress to overthrow. This is going to be the best adventure ever! Diabolique? 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 I don't know. I mean, I could just say diabolic. But diabolique seems more appropriate given the spelling. This is going to be the best adventure ever. We have that from Master Midnight himself. But I'm going to take the stairs this time, now that I found out that the stairs exist. And I'm going to train first on account of I can train. Who wouldn't want to be a higher level before you're facing off with two luscious evil women? It's just weird. His entire way of describing them was just a little bit deranged. I'm going to go with deranged. So it turns out that Master Midnight has the emotional intellect of, say, a 12-year-old, maybe? Well, I'm pretty sure that wasn't there. I think there was a Hitchcock movie, Diabolique. I'm going to train to a new level of power. Training up to a new level of power. Shockwave sounds good, but I think the recovery, because my endurance, I'm having some minor issues with in long fights. Am I interested in Last Epoch at all? I've been playing it the last couple nights in my off time. I have 350 hours in the game. Yeah, I'll be playing it on the 21st and thereafter. So, yes. The short answer to your question would be, yep. Yeah, it's really, really good, and I am looking forward to it a bunch. We finally get the last two equivalent of elite specializations. I don't remember seeing it. I haven't seen a lot of Hitchcock movies. The Birds. Psycho, the original. I think I'm going to play probably the SSF one. It's going to depend. I'm going to chat with my friends who have it and see what they're interested in. You can trade between players who are in SSF. If they group together, they can get credit enough to exchange a few items. By default, I think I would want to play the SSF one. I have no idea which class I'm playing, though. I keep changing my mind. If I had to guess, my guess would be probably a Necro. me check my enhancements here and see if we've got anything I can slot. I'm up to 26 now, so anything. Ooh, a 26. Hold duration. No. 25. Accuracy, yes. We'll throw that into follow-up. Nice. Okay, none of the rest of them are probably worth slotting. Talk to Cerulean about an alliance. Red Rain Ripper, I felt a great disruption ripple through the... Red Rain Ripper? You felt a ripple? A Red Rain Ripper ripple? Really? Magical ley lines, they crisscross the first word. What has happened? By the way, ley lines are not some ancient historical mythological thing. They were like created in the late 19th or early 20th century. And I do mean invented. Yeah. Well, most of these are dead. Where can I put it? There. That'll destroy it. Now, if we're going to upgrade. Yeah, most of these are dead. They're red, so I get no effect from them. And these are relatively minor ones, so not really that much red enhancements. How much would an upgrade cost? A lot. But they'd be upgraded to a very high level. Sold! I feel much better now. Everything's working again. And when you're my age, you start to worry about everything keeping working. Diabolique has been captured. Captured by whom? A woman named Serene. Serene? Who is she? Red Rain Ripper, this is important. If this Serene could capture Diabolique, then she could be a powerful ally in our fight against Master Midnight. About that, I had a chat with Master Midnight. He thinks we should join forces. He grows angry. Red Rain Ripper, you cannot be serious. Master Midnight is a murderous betrayer. He cannot be trusted. Cerulean, Serene has unleashed the talons of vengeance. The Furies. Let me see. I think Tisiphone, Megara, and Alecto are the three Furies. How's that? Me coming up with those names off the top of my head. I'm impressed. Alecto, Tisiphone, and Megara, I think, are the three Furies. Unless there was a fourth Fury, in which case I think I'd still B+. Maybe a flat B. No, that's... How can it be? I have to discuss this with the Carnival. I have to mobilize the Carnival of War immediately. Damn it. I warned them this might happen. Wait, if we join forces with Midnight... No! There'll be no alliance with Midnight. For all we know, he's helping this Serene individual. Look, I got Serene's real name. We heard it up there from Tammy. Tammy. Diabolique is named Tammy. You would do well to remember what sort of monster Midnight is. Cerulean, we have bigger problems than Midnight. I agree. And that's why I am acting now and taking the Carnival to war. If we don't stop the Talons now, then all will be lost. You can get stabbed in the back by Midnight if you want. But if I see that slime ball, he's a dead man. You do what you need to do, I'll do what I'll need to do. And I'll see you in Scotland afore ye. Come and see the Carnival when it readies for war, Red Rain Ripper, and then you will see that Midnight's assistance is unneeded, and his wish to join us solely for his own survival. I'll go with Cerulean to see the Carnival of War. Sounds like a party. I mean, it's a carnival. Something is wrong, Red Rain Ripper. ... Cerulean transports you deep beneath the First Ward to meet with the Carnival, but something seems off. The Talons are already here. Sorry, dude. The hat does you no favors, okay? I'm just saying. You look like bad Gandalf. Carnival or Carnival? Oh, this is a big map. What was that? Oh. Hi, ladies. Oh. Harpies. I'm frozen. And a banshee. A spiritualist looks a little bit more like a Naga to me. You can, of course, tell because of her skin. She has Naga hide. Yeah, I went there. Rescue the carnival survivors. Stop the Talons of Vengeance. Any of them over there? Doesn't look like it. I'll give them this. These guys, they've got a very, very roomy sewer. I obey. Dude, what? No, don't obey. Oh. We have to help the others. Oh, I guess they're not entranced. They're just actually telling us that they're going to help. Okay. That's different. A zealot. Talons of Vengeance. Well, yeah, but who are they avenging themselves against, exactly? Alright, now we're kicking a little ass. Taking a few names. Which is better than kicking a few names and taking a little ass. Talk to Cerulean about an alliance. Okay, well, we're in the middle of that. Have to rescue the carnival. Turn off super jump. Super dope. A devotee. Yes. Okay. I'm all frozen up. Can we get out of it? Thank you. We have to help the others. Yeah, we're working on it. Brainiac? Oh. Well, where the hell did... What's his face go? Cerulean. Cerulean! Don't just stand up here with your finger in your nose. Darn Quantums, almost each mob has one. They hit, stun, hit again, and yeah, and the dead. Well, yes, it's not fun. CC in the olden days, like let's say this game, could be really awful if you didn't have the appropriate countermeasures. Oh, we got a triple hit on that one. That was tasty. You coming, everyone? Everyone remember where we parked the car? NPCs who will not follow you. This is why we hate escort quests. Game designers, game developers, you're not good enough at your frickin' jobs to include escort quests. Stop trying. In short, stop trying to make escort quests a thing. They're never going to be a thing. Okay, somebody's up there. An oracle. You may or may not be aware, the CEO of Oracle Corporation is Larry Ellison, and I've been assured by people who worked at Oracle that Oracle, in fact, is an acronym, and it stands for One Rich Asshole Called Larry Ellison. Rescue the carnival survivors, stop the Talons of Vengeance. Your end has come. It has? You sure about that? Because I'm feeling okay. No, this one says our end is him too. Maybe we just don't know. And our end has in fact come. Alright, I think everyone's still with me. We must go deeper. Everyone stay together. Don't want anyone getting lost. Anyone who's been in a big fight in City of Heroes... A raid? A raid? Indeed. Auritheus has raided me with a party of a size that it will not disclose because it doesn't like me. 1 second of 33. Holy crap. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope your stream was awesome. Right now, I'm deep under the first ward, fighting off the Fates, the Talons of the Fates. It's complicated. And panic is actually kind of this normal reaction when a whole boatload of people show up. Hope everyone's Sunday is awesome. I have friends here with me, as you can see. And, yeah. We're beating up, well, Alecto, Megara, and Tisiphone are the Fates. Oh, Fat Body. Excellent, excellent use of my one and only emote. Well, it depends. Whether it's easier to be a bad guy or a good guy. I'm right now kind of experiencing the best of both worlds in that I'm a extreme bad guy, but the good guys are convinced that I'm helping them, and so I get to play with my food, so to speak. Oh, and a Gorg. Oh, no, we're being attacked from behind. Of course we are. I am running a Scrapper. a Claws Regen Scrapper. He is currently, I believe, my highest level bad guy at 26. That's almost my highest level, period. I think my highest level is at 27 or 28. I have a Demonologist Mastermind. And I've been slept. Hold on. I'm just napping a little bit. I'll wake up in a minute. It's my beauty sleep, Lord knows. I need as much beauty as I can get. I missed. But I have a lot of friends, so we have to help the others. Okay, rescue the carnival survivors. Stop the Talons. Okay, well, my nemesis? Oh no. Funnily enough, I once had a guy, I wasn't being spoken to, I was being spoken about. I was described by someone as their nemesis. Okay, we've got a couple back here. Maybe I missed one? Or two? Or a few? So I have been somebody's nemesis as they described me. Which was a weird thing for someone to call me. Maybe they thought I toured with Genesis. That's an interesting distinction. Oh, we've got a harpy. I did once see Peter Gabriel live. It was an amazing show. It was his solo concert. No, it was the one after solo. So I've seen him twice then. Rescue the carnival survivors. However, I do appreciate a nice Genesis reference, as most people wouldn't get the joke. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to be doing. I must have missed some people to rescue in here. Everyone still with me? Stay with the group. He plays very quickly. He dishes out damage faster than my previous highest level Scrapper, who's a Spines regen, maybe? And regen, well, I mean, I haven't had the character die on me yet, so regen has been effective enough. There have been some close calls, unsurprisingly. Mike, I can't remember Mike's last name, of Genesis, also had a couple of big hits with Mike and the Mechanics. So it's not just Peter Gabriel and Phil. Okay, everyone. Either we missed someone or I have to escort you all out to the door. I'm not sure which. Okay. Come on, everyone, stay with the group. We don't want you guys getting lost. We won't have to deal with any angry parents. Oh, Cerulean's mom and dad showed up because Cerulean's lost again. I have to say I am mostly a Peter Gabriel fan, more so than Genesis as a whole. Not that I disliked Genesis by any means. And certainly those were huge freaking albums. I don't know. Is everyone going to come here and be done? Last one? Please? No. You know, I love this game. But boy, sometimes it really, really gets on my nerve. Yes, so is an amazing album. I don't know what I missed, but I must have missed something. Jus sans frontières. Yep, great song. Everyone's still with me. Looks like it. But then I'm an old guy, so unsurprisingly, I like old guy music. Come on. Everyone, please. The fights go much faster with everyone. So I would like everyone to come along, please. Please. Thank you. They seem to get caught on this corner. Alright, we got Cerulean. Let's see, my old guy Bonifides. I saw Pink Floyd, The Wall Tour, the original. Yeah, you're naming hits, that's for sure. All winners. I drove down with friends to Los Angeles and caught one of the Los Angeles shows for the original Wall concert. Pink Floyd, that had been 1979, 80, something like that. Let's see. I saw, I believe it was the Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy tour for Elton John. Those are the probably the most noteworthy old guy references that any of you young folks are likely to get. We've got more mobs. Certainly the most memorable was the Pink Floyd concert, with specifically David Gilmour playing the guitar solo for Comfortably Numb on top of a 30-foot wall backlit by a single spotlight. Unbelievable. Maybe I missed some stuff around here. Jethro Tull always gave a great show. The So Tour, feeling the wind from the bass, was pretty amazing. That was an incredible show. I would lean towards, I think, the So concert with Peter Gabriel. I have defeated every mob in the place. I have rescued all the dudes. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'll talk. Oh, another one showed up. And that was the last one. All right, there it was. I just had to sit here and ponder. Evidently it was a kill-all mission. Windsor, Ontario. A lot of great shows in Detroit. Aerosmith always gave their best when they stopped there. Yeah, not surprising they would go crazy. Detroit seems like the kind of place that would Get them to sort of amp up their game. Okay, talk to Cerulean. Back at the first ward. Oh, he's right behind me. Hiding. The Talking Heads. I saw the Talking Heads only once. I was walking across campus at Cal Berkeley, and I heard music and followed the music, and they were doing a free concert in Sproul Plaza. And at that time, they only had one hit. They had their first hit, Take Me to the River. And so that was what got my attention. So that's the only time I saw the Heads in concert. Was the free concert. Cerulean? You see, the Talons fear the Carnival of War. Why else would they have conducted an immediate attack upon us if they weren't afraid of our strength? The losses were high, but thanks to your efforts, they were not so devastating that we cannot recover from them. The time to counterattack is now, and I must make sure that the Carnival of War is assembled and prepared. See to it that Devore knows my intentions. I pray that she has insight enough to join me in the fight against the Talons, rather than entertain this silly proposal from Master Midnight and wait on the sidelines as usual. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Oh, okay, the show they did for Stop Making Sense. It's one of the greatest, if not the best, concert movie ever made. So yeah, that would made a really good freaking concert. I know, Red Rain Ripper. The Talons of Vengeance are free, and they have just stolen many lives from us. Cerulean is blinded by his hatred of Midnight, and how well that distrust has served him in the past. But now is not the time for us to draw apart. It's time for us to come together. So the Carnival will join forces with Master Midnight. The Carnival of Light, yes, but not Cerulean. Cerulean has long had the loyalty of the Carnival of War and seeks now to take the fight to the Talons. I fear that rage has blinded him to the folly of attacking the Talons, divided as we are. Perhaps he hoped that when push came to shove, I would follow him and bring the Carnival with me, if only it were that simple. My only hope is that working with Master Midnight can reveal a plan to stop the Talons before Cerulean's life ends in tragedy. You deal with Cerulean, I'll work with Midnight. Now that makes sense. I am actually the mass murdering / serial killing bad guy. So I should probably work with Midnight in the fact that he's a murderous betrayer. We'll get along famously. Oh, he's on top of the building again. Well, we'll see if I can find the portal, now that I know it's there. And we've got Hamadon bits everywhere. Alright, where's the damn portal? There it is. That's a lot faster than trying to work up there with your super jump. Master Midnight. Wow. The dude really is a 12-year-old. I take it things went poorly. You were gone for quite some time. I guess we'll just have to do it ourselves, the few against the many. The Carnival of Light will assist you. What? Really? That was easy. I mean, it was easy for you because you're so intimidating. So, how'd you convince them to see the wisdom of teaming up? The Talons attacked the Carnival, but we fended them off. Oh, ho! So the Talons draw first blood. I see what you did there. I see the Carnival needs my help, even more than ever. Perhaps I should negotiate some additional terms with their mysterious leader. Is it true that beneath the mask of hers, the face of an angel, whose eyes sparkle like midnight? We haven't much time. Oh, right. I have a book about the Talons somewhere in my collection. I'm sure we can discover a weakness about them in there somewhere. I'll go with Midnight and research the Talons. We're off once again. Appear inside of the Midnight Mansion are immediately aware that the place is under attack by the Carnival of War. Red Rain Ripper, what is the meaning of this? Are you betraying me already? I mean, the odds of me betraying were pretty high. So that's a fair, question. Alright, we gotta stop the Carnival of War. So this is where the Midnight Squad met before Mr. Midnight betrayed them all. Like a jerk. Kids, stop fighting. Don't make me pull this mansion over. Okay, that didn't come out quite the way I expected it to. Don't take it personally, Red Rain Ripper. We all have the same goal, stop the Towns of Vengeance. I'll just do it without showing my back to a traitor. Yeah. Dick move. Master Midnight has returned, and Red Rain Ripper is with him. I missed again. I hate missing. Dude. Alright, at least you're going to follow up on the ones you knock away. Really? Okay. I knew it. You're afraid to face the magnificent Master Midnight. Wow, he is just not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, I'm really having a lot of fun with it. I had someone ask, why I was playing it so much, because normally I buzz through characters really fast. And I'm just enjoying it. He does a lot of damage. Yeah, exactly. Well, a little bit occasionally, but not much. And he does a lot of damage. He deals with stuff very quickly. Character hasn't died on me yet. Hard to go wrong with no experience debt. Pretty sure he's now my highest level scrapper ever. Start the Carnival of War. We'd mostly stopped them. So presumably we have to go through the big wooden door. Oh, more of them. Hi guys. So, turns out your boss is kind of a knob. Stop jumping up and down like a bunch of lunatics. I'm the one who's going to be jumping around like a lunatic. Thank you. Yeah, it's some significant villainy, although unlikely. I generally have been finding myself on the good guys' side because it turns out the good guys will let you kill people as long as you're killing the right people. All my character's really interested in is the killing part. Mission complete. So he's perfectly happy, bleeding, the right bad guys for the good guys. Because the bleeding is what he's in. Well, he's not even about the killing. The bleeding. That's the part he's in for. Ah, the red. Nothing compares to the flowing red, and when it flows, it simply demonstrates the power of my reign. And when the red reigns, so glorious, then truly I am king. I tell you, write one thing in someone's blood on the wall, and suddenly you're the Red Rain Ripper. Oh well, at least it's accurate. Master Midnight, in full daylight, your outfit is even more ludicrous, dude. Really, the hat in particular. I have been on Everlasting. Most of my characters are on Everlasting. Technically, the red rain falling down is an accurate explanation, but in his case, it's the red R-E-I-G-N. Because the blood gives him power over things and life. But certainly, the red rain falling down is also an inspiration to him. He's not well. The hat. Master Midnight's hat has really got to go. I mean, if he wants to look like a cool badass, that's not the hat. Cerulean is not playing by the rules. How dare he attack my home and my precious Midnight Masters? What is the Carnival Light going to do about this rogue commanding their forces and spoiling their alliances with all-powerful wizards such as myself? There's a bond that binds warriors together, Red Rain Ripper. It is stronger than steel, harder than stone, and more potent than any magic. You and I share that bond, Red Rain Ripper. I know I consider you my retainer. Oh, that's not going to fly, friend. And I say friend when I don't mean friend. I know it's a very emotional moment for me as well. Carry that title proudly, Red Rain Ripper. You've earned it. Yes, I know you were, Grablaja. Falling down all over me. Yeah, bathing in. The song would be an inspiration for him, absolutely. Was it for me? Probably indirectly it was, for me coming up with the character as well. I thought about Red Rain, R-A-I-N, and went with R-E-I-G-N. The Chronicles of Doom had all the information about the Talons of Vengeance. The only other information I have on them is in this old witch's tome describing an ancient and mysterious cavern where they found a source of great and terrible magic power. There are a number of spells in it, which I've been trying to learn. I mean, that's like a pastime thing, just for fun. Not really seriously, you know. One of them is a spell I can steal the power to see or commune with the spirits, the sort of ability a medium possesses. You see that book? We need to find that cavern. I'm sure it has something to do with the Talons of Vengeance and Sorceress Serene. It seemed like Diabolique knew Serene from her past. Perhaps they were witches in the same coven together. While you talk with the Carnival, I'm going to be studying Cerulean's little magic doorway. Maybe I can figure out how it works so we can follow him wherever he went. Okay, off to Blind Makwa. Coming in for a landing. Wet boots again. They're the worst. Ah, Red Rain Ripper. The sun rises in the west, hotter than ever. There's war on the horizon. I sense great fear on the wind. What brings you to me? I have a book with a spell to steal spirit sight. Yeah, but he can't read. He's blind. The witch's spell book? You found it? I'm not sure if it's the same one that stole your sight. This is wonderful news, but I must ask, how did you come by this book? It's complicated, Master Midnight, and Carnival of War are kind of fighting it out, and Carnival Light's sort of on Master Midnight's thing, and side, and then there's Serene and Tabby. Really, Tabby Diabolique. It's complicated. It's superhero storyline complicated. Blind Makwa nods occasionally. He looks really bored. When you mention the name Serene, however, his cloudy eyes widen and his mouth opens with a gasp. Red Rain Ripper, you must find Nadia and warn her of Serene before it's too late. Is she in danger? Serene was the name of a witch in the same coven as Nadia years long past. There isn't time to explain, but only Nadia can undo Serene's spell and return my sight to me, and Serene undoubtedly knows this. Nadia is very likely in grave danger. Nadia. Nadia, oh, have you seen Nadia? That's an old musical reference. The actual song is Lydia, and it's Lydia, oh, have you seen Lydia? Oh, Lydia, the tattooed lady. Marx Brothers, Groucho Marx, sang it. I don't know if it was like an old vaudeville number or something. Yep, Groucho. I do so admire a man well versed in the classics. What can old Nadia do for you, child? Nadia, you're in danger. Calm, child, calm. Explain what danger I be in. Sorceress Serene has released the Talons of Vengeance. Nadia seems unaffected by this news. So, Sister Serene is alive. It must have been she that took Blind Makwa's spirit sight. But why would she want me dead? There was never any bad blood between us. Because with this book you can restore his sight. Ah, bless you, child. You were full of surprises this day. But you are right. Serene would seek to stop me from returning Blind Makwa's spirit sight. He would show the truth of things. Red Rain Ripper, the Talons of Vengeance are killers through and through. If Serene indeed commands them, then your prediction of their arrival is as good as truth. We need to get you out of here to the chapel. The time for that is past. The Talons be here already. Now is the time when the Fates choose how this story will end. Would the Fates mind if I got inside, rather than fight them on the rooftop? I cannot speak for the Fates, but fate does favor the prepared. Best we do it soon. I can feel the rage of the Talons approaching as we speak. We're going to fight the Talons. Oh, Lydia was the tattooed lady was heard in the Fisher King. Doesn't surprise me. Terry Gilliam drew on an enormous number of sources for a lot of his material. You can see it in Brazil. I don't think I've ever actually seen all of the Fisher King. I've seen little bits. Brazil or... I was talking to the people who were listening to me. But no, you insist on fighting. Brazil or Time Bandits. Or Baron Munchausen. Oh, Lydia the Tattooed Lady on your playlist? That's above and beyond the call of nerd. I approve, obviously. Something hit really hard. Me, really hard. Ow! Ow! Cut it out. Want to fight? Come fight like a... Okay, well, maybe not man, because you you're not men, and you kind of work for the Furies, and they're, well, really angry women. The knockdown on that is delightful. They just keep coming. And they don't stop coming. Well, I like how much time they're giving me to between waves. None. Got him. All right. Everyone out of here. Good, good. All right. Only in death is peace truly obtained. All right, Banshee. We'll catch you later. She seemed nice. I take it back. She's not nice. You want my blood? Come and get it. Come and take it. Sorry. Oh my God. Oracle, the database software, has arrived. I am not a fan of the number of times we've had mobs coming from behind us. I don't know where we're going. Clear the building of the Talons of Vengeance. Oh, lovely. A kill-all mission. Have I mentioned how much I enjoy kill-all missions? Because that amount is exactly 0. They show a complete lack of any imagination on the part of the developers involved. Kill 10 rats is bad. Kill all the rats is worse. Mission complete. I was expecting more. All right. That wasn't too bad then. Still not a fan of clear all missions. It's just important for me to be clear about that. We hates them, precious. We hates them forever. Nadia? Thank you, Giles. You have saved my life from a fate most terrible. I will head to the chapel to see what can be done about Blind Makwa's spirit sight. As for Serene and the Talons, I think they will choose to consolidate their powers before they try something like this again. Back to Master Midnight. Return to contact. The Loas are drawing a path. Can you see it? It looks like tiny, feathered fireworks. Just in the corner of your eye is this path. And you must follow it, from me to another body in the gumbo. Go now. Okay. To a body. Mistress Fate. Hi, Mistress Fate. I want to change the number. No. So instead of that, you can just use this and, adjust your level. Adjust your level accordingly. Talk to Nadia. Return to contact. Huh? Doesn't actually say. Master Midnight, give him a call. So the blind old man is going to get his sight back, and the creepy witch doctor lady is safe and sound. Sounds like you were successful in your quest. Well, I'll have you know that I too accomplished a great feat of magical mastery today. So we are both heroes and deserving of a fine reward. Red Rain Ripper, fate, it seems, has brought us together. If ever you're in need, know this. There will always be a place for you in my party. Oh my god. Revenge Served Chilled finale. My enemy's enemy is an enema. It didn't actually say that. After discovering Cerulean's secret magical portal into my mansion, I realized that it was he who had been sneaking about, stealing off with things all these years. Well, I stole some of them too. Well, he won't get away with it any longer. I've woven a ward into my mansion's hallowed halls, so insidious that if Cerulean ever tries his little parlor trick again, he'll be reduced to his base elements. But that isn't the true testament to my triumphant translation of his transmutation trickery. I have learned how his doors work. And what more, I've learned how to reopen them after his passing. Red Rain Ripper, I want you to go after Cerulean and either talk some sense to him, so that he gives me back the Chronicles of Doom, or take them from him by force. Hopefully, the latter. The man has truly tested my patience this day, and just a trifling bit more of his impudence is all I need to take me over the edge and send me into a berserker rage. Yeah, about that. I'm going after him. You truly are without fear. I suspect that there will be an army of seductively clad carnival ladies, backed up by wizards of only moderate level. They will likely have standing orders to kill you on sight, so seize the initiative and sneak attack them before they can react. Well, I can't use magic because I have knives. So, yeah. That. Oh, top of the building again? Top of the building again. By the way, super jump. Every game should have super jump. I'm just saying. We all know it's true. Every game would be improved by super jump. Up to the roof I go. Hey, I can see my house from here. Right now, crafted PvP gladiator armor piece is selling for 15 million. That's a lot of cheese. Now that I have Cerulean's magic doors figured out, we can put an end to his insanity. Surely Vanessa DeVore will be thankful for us stopping Cerulean from taking half of the carnival to their deaths. What do you mean to their deaths? Yeah, to their deaths, definitely, because of the Talons of Vengeance and how they turn people against each other. It's all in the Chronicles of Doom, which is currently in Cerulean's hands, right? Tell me what you know. So, it works like the Talons of Vengeance are, all about vengeance and stuff. Well, the way they swell their ranks is by recruiting angry and vengeful people, except, well, they don't so much recruit as cause your thirst for revenge to be all-consuming, and then you turn into a monster and join the slaughter. So, if you have a big army of angry and vengeful carnival ladies all marching behind Cerulean on some sort of quest for revenge, then you're handing over new recruits to the Talons. Yeah, it's pretty OP, huh? I mean, how do you fight something you can't get angry at? Anyway, Cerulean is more of a liability fighting against the Talons than a benefit to the Carnival by chilling out. If they aren't stopped, then the Carnival is going to be fighting itself in short order. I need to stop Cerulean before it's too late. Alright, but after what Cerulean did to my poor Midnight Masters, I'm not going to be able to lend you much support. Don't get me wrong, my omnipotent power could easily best Cerulean and his Carnival of War, but you're going to have any chance negotiating with him, then having me around displaying my awesomeness probably wouldn't help. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll easily open Cerulean's little magic door for you. Alright, let's go. Poof. You step through the mystical portal and into the tunnels, somewhere beneath First Ward. After following the corridors, you discover where Cerulean has been gathering the Carnival of War. Carnival of War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Stop Cerulean. Vengeance or death. Maybe that's not the ideal combo. Got him. Alright, let's see, where can we sneak between the batches of enemies? They down the passageway? They are down the passageway, it seems. Can we sneak by this way? We'll try. Can I be sneaksy? No! But I can aggro both batches at once. Sit down. So that's the problem when you try to get sneaky and sneak between two batches of mobs. If you're very lucky, or talented, you can pull both batches at once. It will come as a surprise to no one. That was not my intent. Wrathful Acolyte. Why so serious? Implacable anchorite. Got it off, but not by much. I will take a quick knee and heal up, as that was a little dicier than it should have been. I was careless. Yeah, give me another. I forgot to turn back on my defense against CC. I turned it off at one point because I was having trouble maintaining my energy while using double jump and super jump to reach the top of the building, and have spent most of the last hour without it on because I am a dope. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. An inimical aramite. I'm going to again take a brief knee, get my energy back up, my endurance, because when you're an old guy, you got to worry about your endurance, you know? Although not the endurance for certain things, you know. That's just fine, I can assure you of that. An implacable anchorite. I don't know, he looks pretty placable to me. Okay, she looks pretty placable to me. Ooh, nice big, nasty crit. I like big crits and I cannot lie. them must be down there. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Okay, got all of them taken care of. Now we head downstairs, where hopefully Cerulean's waiting. Hit pretty hard. So I'm going to back off. Take a knee. Be a little more cautious. Earned a badge. The show's over badge. Beating up the carnival, I guess. Oh, whatever the number of carnival they had to beat up to get that, I now have. Why so angry? Angry. You kids today are all so angry. And no shortage of people to fight. It's cutting off some of my animations, so I'm not clear when some of my attacks are going off. A quick knee again. I mean, granted, it's ooky water that I'm taking a knee in, so it's never coming out of these pants. Scotch guard or not, it's just not going to be able to get it out of the pants. No, you don't. And then I miss. Twice. I mean, I chose red so that the blood wouldn't show up on it. Unfortunately, it turns out that raw sewage shows up on everything. If they will not join us, then slay them all. That's kind of... Don't you think that's a bit much? I don't know, Penguin. Isn't that a little... No, it's a lot. Alright, well, we've got Cerulean and Sorceress Serene. Ooh. Well, given the fact that that it's City of Heroes, a city filled with superheroes and supervillains, nobody's going to be that surprised by a guy wandering around without pants. She's an elite boss. That is somewhat intimidating. Well done, Cerulean. As you wish, Serene. I can't fight her. Sorry, Red Rain Ripper, I was blinded, enchanted. I've secured the way back to the portal. Oh, I guess I don't end up fighting her. Turn to Master Midnight. Sure, I can do that. Fortunately, super jump. No problem. You dare try to stop me? Evidently they do dare. I mean, they're going to fail, clearly, because I'm here, but... Reward merit? 9 reward merits. And I don't know, is it samurai armor he's wearing along with that ridiculous helm and the bat-winged boots? You know, if I ever make it to be a supervillain, dude, I can guarantee you one thing is that I'm not designing my outfit by hitting the random button. Ding 27. Cerulean was a formidable adversary. His death will be the stuff of legends. But there is no time to mourn for fallen comrades. The Chronicles of Doom hold some secret to Serene's sinister plans and what she wants with Diabolique. I shall set to work at once studying its pages and discerning the answers we require to confront our adversary and defeat her once and for all. Oh, I envy you, Red Rain Ripper. What I wouldn't do to be invited to work side by side with such a lovely specimen is the female variety, such as Vanessa DeVore. Perhaps you could put in a good word for me? Yeah. Randomizer Man. This contact introduced Vanessa DeVore. Can probably move you along the path you've chosen. DeVore has defaced my presence with her mental caress. She asked for you by name. Of course she did. Of course she did. Have you met me? Come on. I wouldn't be caught dead in that helm. You might be. "800 yards away. And I'll have you note, for those of you who are Europeans, you'll note City of Heroes, clearly in America. Yards, or as you can think of them, Freedom meters. As I foresaw so long ago, our paths have finally merged, Red Rain Ripper. Now that I have context for that vision, so much more makes sense, and there's little time left to do much about it. I hope you are ready to work hard. Well, that depends on how you choose to define your terms. Because everything Serene has done, we must undo and quickly, or all will be lost. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done, Red Rain Ripper. So it is with weighted conscience that I ask for your help once more in undoing the villainy of that sorceress Serene. I have been observing the psychic ebb and flow of First Ward for many days now, and I have discovered in part Serene's plan, unfortunately. Most of it has already been accomplished. If Serene is to be stopped, we'll need to undo the damage she has done, regain our footing, and then strike back against her and stop this nightmare from spreading any further. The first step is reactivating the Seer network. Metric system fell in the Second Great Superhero War. Ah, very nice. Well, I mean, look at our heroes. DC, Marvel, City of Heroes, Champions Online, all of those. And they've got I think I made my point. Exactly. Reactivate the Seer network. I know, it seems illogical, but trust me, Serene is more powerful now with the network disabled than if it were reactivated. As long as the network is deactivated, the Seers throughout the First Ward are easy prey for the Talons of Vengeance. When the network is active and they're linked into it, they can rely on one another. Pardon me? Big yawn. Oh, poor Lens is tired. It's such difficult work, waking up, eating a couple of meals, playing computer games, then going to bed. Actually, no, it's not work at all. I'm just old. When the network is active and they're linked into it, they can rely on one another for mental support and resist the Talon's efforts to corrupt them. The network only failed because Serene managed to infect the network with a particularly vicious apparition. We know to look for them now, so the network remaining deactivated is only strengthening the ranks of the Talons and further cementing Serene's position. You must move quickly. As we speak, the Talons are sweeping across First Ward, hunting down psychics and turning them to more agents of destruction. Agents of destruction. That's what the world is today. Hey, hey. 0.62 miles to go. Freedom kilometers. Funnily enough, when I said that, it was 0.62 miles. You know what 0.62 miles is in kilometers? 1. Oh, you are certainly correct. I should get off my fat ass every hour and just take a few steps around, but I also am pretty used to it. I do lead a very inactive lifestyle. All right, going in. But because you've reminded me, I'll do some jumping jacks. Okay, that's about as much as I can manage. The acrid tang of fresh blood hangs in the air, and it's glorious. The red is flowing. It's not my handiwork, but still. The iron tang of it in the air. It's wonderful. The Talons of Vengeance are here, and they're going to be overjoyed to see me. Well, of course they are. Killing for vengeance is foolish. I should have trained, but it's fine. Ow, that hurt. Hit really hard. Oh, I guess it was a a channeled cone attack. I will learn from that. Listen, Red Rain Ripper, when you get to the network, I'll make certain that it isn't interrupted by the Talons or blah, blah, blah. Those messages go away too quickly. Corrupted by the Talons or any apparitions under their sway. Okay. I hate everyone. Well, who doesn't in this day and age? It's the internet, you know. She's throwing big shadow bombs at me. I don't think I like that. Let's combine those. No, they stole me away from everything. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, I can understand why they're pissed off. Inspirations full. Oh, nice CC break. That's good. Don't get those very often, doesn't it feel like? Open, says me. Well, that one's locked. A devotee. I appreciate her missing so many shots with the bow and arrow at point blank range. How about if I knock you on your ass? Well, it's nice here that they're being sort of mostly spread out into lots of little ones and twosies. Another huntress. Probably don't need to ice them all. Just the ones who are in the way. I'm sensing a familiar presence trying to contact you, Red Rain Ripper. Okay. What? Red Rain Ripper, you plan on reactivating the Seer network? How? Oh, jerk. I won't allow this! If you try to steal from them what little they have left, I'll kill you. This crime cannot be allowed to continue any longer. I will make them pay. I will make them all pay. Oh, good. So you're going to sign up to join the Furies. That's lovely. Thank you. They definitely need your help. You will join us in death. Well, that's kind of a bummer thing to say to somebody. I'd rather not, if that's all the same to you. Well, all I can say, looking around here, is let the bodies hit the floor, because there's an awful lot of them. Oh, wow. I hydrate and stretch. I didn't know you could do that. Alright. Alright. It's only fair. Oh. Sadly, water. I mean, fair is fair. You know, unless he's going to cash in, you know, do a strip for the stream, in which case I'm pretty sure that's against the Geneva Conventions. Well, not every night, just occasionally. And she can take a seat. Well, this is another elevator, so we've got another floor. And you'll note, though, these aren't actually elevators because this says first floor, or possibly the minus first floor, or possibly the minus first floor. But the next one will say the same thing. So these aren't elevators, they're horizontalators. See? Minus 1. It's the horizontalators. Ah, Wonkavator, I'm afraid, yeah, this discussion is over. Gorblaja has won. Yep, that is the correct answer, and I feel shamed that I didn't come up with that. Well done. That serves a +1 in your column, so. It's a Wonkavator. God damn it. Should have. This floor's not too terribly big. Let the corpses be a warning to all oath breakers. There's a lot of them here. And this, unfortunately, is the wrong way. I chose poorly. Should have gone left. Take a quick knee. I am the villain who takes knee. Oh. 4 of them again. How fortunate. Yeah, just keep shooting arrows at me. You think that's funny? Is that what you think, Huntress? What I think is funny is the boneless way you fell to the floor. Thank you, Ragdoll Physics. No, oh, no, not there yet. Down. Well, this room or the next. Nobody in this world is innocent anymore, Red Rain Ripper. Least of all you. Well, that's true. I'm a serial killer. This is how it ends, Red Rain Ripper. That's Katie Douglas. With blood. Well, the blood will flow. That's true. I don't mind if a little of it's mine. I think Katie will be safer inside the Seer network for the time being. The Seer network. With Katie Douglas defeated, the psychic lock on the Seer network control appears to have been broken. Reintegrate Katie into the network. Ensure the cranial implants of the subject are activated before attempting reintegration. Oh, look. More friends. Not letting you go. Come back later all healed up or something, or bringing friends. Yeah, that ain't happening. Toots. Reactivate Katie's cranial implants. Wow, I didn't know she had implants. They look so natural. Reactivate the network. Rebooting. Reboot completed. Seer network 00-04 reinitializing all subjects. Display optimal theta wave patterns. Seer network 0004 has been successfully reestablished. Reestablishing link with personnel. Link successfully reestablished. Network is at 17% capacity. Projection of Sorceress Serene. Well, I'll read what she has to say in a minute. Serene is trying to confuse this Red Rain Ripper. I don't sense the talons moving in any great numbers against us right now. Let's see what she had to say. Wow. Ah ha 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 ha. Bitter tears have been shed before, Red Rain Ripper. And bitter tears will continue to fall as long as Oathbreakers remain unpunished. A great wrong has been done, Red Rain Ripper. Do you truly wish to stop justice from being passed upon those who have defied the fates? It could have wider complications than you realize. If you really think enslaving poor Katie Douglas and the others like her will save them, then why don't you do the same for Devore and her Carnival of Fools? Serene is trying to confuse us, Red Rain Ripper. I don't sense the Talons moving in any great numbers against us right now. Serene, it certainly would seem to save me the trouble. We need to stay focused on stopping her. You reactivated the Seer Network, blah, blah, blah. You'd better hurry, though. I'd hate for you to miss the party. I want you to check in with Master Midnight and see if he's discovered anything of use. All right. That all went by pretty quick. A little bit tough. We decided it was Captain Crunch is the cereal I like killing the most, because when you eat him, so to speak, it abrades the roof of your mouth, and you have little shreds of flesh dangling down from the roof of your mouth, because it's like eating broken glass. It's tasty broken glass. And I always preferred no-fat milk for my cereal. I know that's weird and possibly un-American. Oh yeah, definitely the non-berry ones. The Crunch Berries, I didn't particularly care for. The regular Captain Crunch, though, good stuff. Let's see. I also liked Frosted Flakes. I liked Cheerios, but as a snack out of the box. So that's probably a little un-American as well. But really, when it came to breakfast foods, I have to admit, I was a Pop-Tarts guy. But even better were these things called, I think they were called Danish Swirls, made by the Pop-Tart Company. But they were good because they were extruded in a spiral. But because they were extruded, every bite had some berry or whatever the filling was along with the pastry. Now, I worked at a place where on the 3rd floor, we had a cereal bar for the engineers to use. And I tell you, man, we went through a shitload of cereal. Late night, hit the cereal bar. It was Honey Bunches of Oats, I think, is what I had out of the cereal bar. Blood Begets Blood, Part 1, Rebuilding the Golden Cage. Oh, that doesn't sound awful at all. Thank you for restarting the Seer Network. I'm sorry about having to put Katie Douglas back into that horrible place, but right now, it's the only defense against the corruption of the Talons of Vengeance. Once we've dealt with them, rest assured, I will destroy that hateful place myself and free all the sisters who are trapped within. As for Serene's taunting, I cannot tell if she was being truthful. There is no sign of an imminent attack, so my guess is that Serene was merely trying to halt our efforts to stop her by convincing us she was going on the offensive. We must be doing more to unravel her plans than it appears. I have had waking dreams of this moment before. She dreams about me. She digs me. She digs me. I saw long ago that you and I would be great friends, and that moment is here and now. You see? She's a good guy. I like carving people up. And I work with her. I get to carve up people. And I'm the good guy. And I think she's hitting on me. Blood Begets Blood, Part 2, and Ivory Tower. Sorceress Serene has gone to great lengths to ensure that her power goes unchecked in First Ward. But she underestimated the ability for us to put aside our differences in order to achieve a common goal, survival. Master Midnight may be rough around the edges, but he is still a potent ally. While you were securing the Seer Network in order to stop the Talons from swelling their ranks, Midnight's been poring over the Chronicles of Doom. Really, that name. Wow. For any clues as to what Serene is up to and how to stop her plans from coming to fruition, I want you to check in on Midnight's progress. Part 2 and Ivory Tower. The Talons feed on suffering, Red Rain Ripper. They seem drawn to it, and when they find a source, that person is inevitably drawn to the siren song of the Talons. This is what happened to Katie Douglas. The promise of revenge was too alluring for her, and even though she knew better, she was powerless to resist the effect. This is how the Talons spread. It is their single greatest strength and their single greatest weakness. My guess is that Serene's abduction of Diabolique was for a greater purpose than revenge. But at this time, I cannot imagine what that purpose is. Well, I can just say this. We can win right now if we all just sit down and sing Kumbaya. Maybe make some s'mores. Maybe not. I do need to train up. And again, the seed of Hamadon is floating around. Oh, water in my boots again. Ugh. It's just gross. Pardon me, guys. Coming through. Need to train up. Grant Creston. The ward is no place for the untrained. 2 more slots available, huh? Also? I think it's probably time to start adding more here. Spin is good fun. Follow-up is always nice. We'll go with those. I think one more mission before I call it an evening. Back to Master Midnight. Seriously. First of all, the mask is awful. Second, the name, Master Midnight. It's a bit much. Given the fact that he is a guy who acts like a 12-year-old, it's probably really appropriate. Top floor, please. Red Rain Ripper. I've been studying the Chronicles for any hint on Serene's plans, and I think I've determined what they are. As near as I can figure, she's planning on using an ancient sacrificial ritual to summon the Furies. You know, the Furies. The creatures of myth and legend. Yes, I named them earlier off the top of my head as Megara, Alecto, and Tisiphone. Did I get those right, by the way? I haven't checked. The Furies are sort of like divine judges who determine the sentence for oathbreakers. The Talons don't seem to discriminate who they judge. The Talons of Vengeance aren't Furies, they're just mortal and monstrous agents of them. Allow me to explain. In ancient times, people warned against breaking oaths, for it would call down the wrath of the Furies on everyone. They actually called the Furies the kindly ones. By calling them the kindly ones, you were less likely to piss them off. This was effective in convincing people that it was a good idea to create and pass their own laws. They're the basis of morality, as it were. As it turns out, the Wrath of the Furies wasn't just a fable to scare people straight. History is filled with stories of villages, cities, or even whole civilizations that cast aside basic decency and then were destroyed by the wrath of heaven, or whatnot. For instance, that's how they got Slaanesh in Warhammer 40k. That wrath of heaven is the Talons of Vengeance at work. The Talons of Vengeance are the wrath of the Furies. But the people of the First Ward aren't oathbreakers. You're right, but it doesn't matter. Once the wrath is called down, everyone's a target. Whenever the Talons have struck in the past, the city or civilization found itself alone, their neighbors having turned their backs to them or even joined in their destruction in order to avoid the same fate. The Furies make examples of people, and either the world listens and rights the wrongs themselves, or the Talons keep destroying. The wrath of the Furies is something that ancient peoples learned to staunch and avoid whenever possible. So all we need to do is figure out who the Oathbreakers are. Precisely. And pass judgment on them. Well, Mr. Midnight, I'm pretty sure you broke your oath, betrayed the Midnight Squad, and killed them, and then enslaved their dead bodies. So, wouldn't you count? Interestingly enough, the Furies and Talons contradict one another in this respect. The Furies, throughout history and myth, have always frowned upon mortals killing one another for any reason. It creates blood feuds, which persist throughout ancient history, and even up to the modern day, but in order to avoid the wrath of the Furies, it seems, blood must be spilled. I guess the lesson here is to not break an oath, because if you do, you find yourself in quite a pickle. Serene went through a lot of effort to capture Diabolique. Why? Diabolique betrayed Serene's coven, the writers of the Chronicles of Doom. Serene might be looking for revenge, but Diabolique can't die. She's already a spirit. A perfect, flawless, ageless, beautiful spirit. I am positive. If I'm positive of one thing about Master Midnight, one thing, he watches anime. Hey, focus. If she can't die, then how do you kill her? She's bound to this world by a magical artifact, a talisman. Destroy the talisman and her spirit is set free. Then we need to get that talisman. Ooh, no. There's no way we can get the talisman. Why not? Where is it? It belongs to one man. The big cheese himself, the Emperor, Marcus Cole. If we want to get that talisman, we're going to need to get into Cole's tower. Of course. This couldn't be easy. I can get you in and out of Cole's tower, but there's no way you're going to be able to get the talisman out before Praetor White turns you into paste. If you can figure out that part, I'm on board. Otherwise, no way. All right, I'll find a way. The sound is a little bit like the sound of the tripods in Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Boing, boing. Boing. Hi, Vanessa. Diabolique's talisman. You'll not be able to obtain this item without sacrifice, I'm afraid. You'll need help, and to do that, you must ask men to die. What? Why? Well, actually, no problem. I see that you understand well how grave the threat we face is. Despite that, having some respect to those who are about to give their lives for others would be in order, don't you think? You're right. It's noble of them. I don't think my character actually said it with that sarcastic voice, but my headcanon totally did. I cannot foresee whose lives you will touch in this affair, but you must find people who choose to do this for us all. Only people so dedicated can be entrusted to pay the ultimate price so that others may live. They must be led by one who is truly noble. Noble savage and the forlorn. Their fate was determined long ago, Red Rain Ripper. Go now, and see whether it ends at the Tyrant's Tower. You can point them to this path, but it's they who must choose to walk it. I'm very persuasive. Really, quite persuasive. But I think I'm going to be calling it for this evening. So I'm going to bounce my way over to the tunnel and bop back to Atlas Park. Sorry, not Atlas Park. Mercy Island. Kind of the opposite of Atlas Park. It's where us little bad guys get started. Because it wasn't so long ago. I was just a little bad guy. back to Mercy Island. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it on this Sunday night. I know we streamers, we always say we appreciate it. Well, the fact of the matter is we actually do. I do this for fun, and it's always more fun with a lively chat and a bunch of people watching. So thanks, guys. Not quite finished here yet. I'm going to bop over to here. Sell some stuff, fiddle around a bit. But as far as the disemboweling and eviscerations go, yeah, that's pretty much over for the night. Don't think I can train to a new level of power. I cannot. Thank you. Are you not entertained? Occasionally, I imagine. I try. Occasionally, I succeed, I think. Clearing out the inventory. Just clearing it out. That's a recharge. I'm 27. Yeah, I can use that one. A couple of 26. What would we like on the recharge on? Let's see. What's the big one? Instant healing. That's the big one. I like the big one. There. We've reduced the cooldown on that by 1.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Nice. Okay, I'm going to call it here. Again, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe. We will continue this storyline. Hopefully we will reach the end of this particular storyline with Celine and everything. Tomorrow. Other stuff I've got coming up. I don't think I've got anything specific coming up until the 21st. On the 21st, I will be playing Launch Day, Last Epoch, an ARPG, a Diablo-alike, a good one. It's finally launching. It's been in early access. I've owned it for several years and played it 350 hours, and it's a good game. But I'm going to call it here for the evening. I hope the rest of your Sunday night goes great. I always like to set an achievable goal for the people who watch. And so I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.